case you're not familiar with Walmart, Fortune #1, largest company in the world. I guess that's a good thing. We stay there sometimes when oil prices are nice and low. We get to stay there, right? Doug has been awesome as a new CEO. If you listen to him talk about the digital transformation of our company and what's been going on, we've really been embracing, we've talked about the whole company fight, we've talked about all these things as we have really transformed the way Walmart thinks about technology. It's always been a technology company. We've been famous for Retail Link and some of the things about sharing our data with our vendors and suppliers for years. But really, as Walmart came through the dot-com age, they sort of, got a little bit, into the, the typical retailer version of, showing the items that were on effectively a showcase in the store. So we've made a lot of changes in that. It's great to work for a huge company like this. I think there's only 2 organizations in the world that are bigger than us, and I usually ask this question in a student session. Does anybody know what they are? What's that? There you go. Somebody finally got it. I think it's the first time ever. The United States Department of Defense, and there's one other one. The Chinese Department of Defense, right? So I happen to run a small division of the company. It's a 2 million person company, but there's only 2,500 people in my organization called WalmartLabs. We've been in Silicon Valley for 14 years. Many people do not know that. We were just right up the valley, and now we're in Sunnyvale in San Bruno. And we're pretty big, $12 billion business that we've announced in the last couple of years. We've been growing incredibly fast, faster than the market. We run 11 major websites around the world. There's about 100 other little minor ones, as you can imagine, as you guys all deal with these types of things, as well as we have all these brands around the world. So Labs was created 4 years ago and was really to really re-spark the e-commerce division of the company. We now have small divisions. Most of the technologists are in the Bay Area, a small team in Bangalore, and a couple of teams in other parts of California and in Brazil. We use continuous delivery. As we talk about rebooting our technology platform, we obviously we wanted to launch faster. We wanted to be cloud agnostic. We're cloud users. I was listening to Netflix and Spinnaker and some of the work there. It's clear that companies that build cloud technology want you to be locked in. And so Spinnaker and some of the stuff I'm going to talk about really are why companies are building these. We also we thought about managed lifecycle. And I asked, why do we do this? I mean, obviously, we have a huge challenge inside Walmart to transform the way that we're building our technology, integrating the digital and physical, as we call it, and making a seamless experience with our customers. The way that we thought about this is really, unfortunately, having to step back. When WalmartLabs, when I came on board, we were largely outsourced. We had about 70% of our e-commerce team was outsourced. Most of the software we used was vendor-based software from IBM and Oracle and the like. And we really had to transform into a software division. And so now the company is largely builders. We still do have some legacy work that we're doing there. But if you're going to do this and start from scratch, you obviously should start with thinking about open source. And unfortunately, I tell this, when I did this when I was at eBay, I really only replaced sort of the front end and sort of the middleware when I was at eBay. But unfortunately, Walmart had left the technology from an acquisition they made in like 1999, and that code was still running the production site just 3 years ago. So we had to replace everything.